Hello, welcome back to my channel. We are going to be testing out, these are highlighters. I have a little bit of the Benefit like cream stick. It's got the little light bulb, like the silver packaging with the light bulb, but we're gonna try the powders over top. I'll do one on each side. And then I have an eyeshadow palette. My mom, I think, got these from Hot Topic or Box Lunch, and then there's some little brushes. So we're gonna test them out. I appreciate her buying makeup for me. My mom wears makeup, but not to the extent that I do. So we're gonna test these out, and I am gonna give the eyeshadows their fair shot. So I did get out my white Gerard Cosmetics clean canvas, and then I have my NYX glitter glue. And then we'll try the highlighters too. And I'll use the brushes. So that sounds interesting. Stick around. If you're new, welcome. If you're not new, I appreciate you coming back. I'm a little bit tired. We've been remodeling. We did the roof this past week. The week before, we were going to clean, and I set our sauna on fire in the basement. It could have been worse than it was. It completely burned up the machine, and it's in like a portable, like the machine connects to a portable hood. That part was okay. The machine completely burned it up, and then it melted the carpet underneath. So trying to air out the house the week before, burnt plastic smells not fun. And we had to rip out carpet and then worked on the roof. And then for this past Saturday, I'm filming this on Saturday the 28th. This Saturday and the two previous ones, my parents are moving into a new rental. So my husband and I have been helping them move. So I'm a little bit tired, and I'm drinking a hard cider. So if I seem a little loopy, that is what is going on. But yeah, let me open these and we'll jump in. I'm opening packaging, but I figured I would give a little bit more of an update. I'm also tired, like this whole week. I've been going to bed at like 10 or 11, not on purpose. I have trouble sleeping. I have trouble falling asleep and also staying asleep. I have both types of insomnia. And then for some reason, I've been waking up between 3 and 4 and not being able to go back to sleep. So I've been getting like 4 hours of sleep a night, which normally I wake up around that time, but normally I can go back to sleep. Not this week, I think, because of the stress of doing the house. I'm not working, so that it helps. I don't have to worry about trying to plan a job or anything, but trying to help, like, clean stuff, do what I can, and then also, there's like a fiber coming out of one of, like, down in there. I'm just gonna pull it out. I just think that's interesting. But yeah, let me do that, and we'll get started. Okay, whatever that was, I couldn't get it out. We're just gonna leave it. This seems like it's an all shimmer palette, but I'll treat it like there's some that are matte. I'll do some in the crease, but we have two highlighters. It just says powdered highlighter. So this one's just says Nightmare Before Christmas on it, and then this one's got Jack and Sally. So we'll do the white on one side and the pink on the other. And like I said, I do have a little bit of cream highlighter on. We'll just leave it, because generally I've been layering creams under all of my powders. The only powder I have on my face right now is just to set my concealer. But the little brushes she got me, there's Jack and Sally with his Santa suit. It's not wanting to focus. Okay, and then this one just says Nightmare Before Christmas, and it's just a flat brush, so I'll use that on the lid. See, this one should be okay for highlighter, so we'll do white and then pink. Again, I appreciate the gesture, even if this is more like younger, I don't want to say little kid makeup and be offensive, but we'll see. I'm sure this is not terrible. I can see it. It's doing something. Oh yeah, that's got a pretty good shine to it. And we could put some, I thought this was a blush and a highlighter. I wasn't going to put blush or highlighter on, and I was trying to get ready really quick. So like you can see it up there. Not bad. And I ended up putting blush, highlighter, bronzer, the whole thing on. So These don't have great clasps. This one didn't sound like it closed real, so I wouldn't travel with these. I feel like they would pop open, but they're not bad. If I decide I don't want to keep them down in my drawer, my daughter can use them. But there's definitely, I can see that. It's definitely given more than what I started with. So that is not bad. I don't think these were super expensive. I think she said that she got this stuff on sale. So that's good. Like I said, I'll hold on to them for now. So let's try not put that in your face. Let's see. I have a little like, I usually try to do some sort of a concealer brush. I don't know if I have a smaller one. This one's better. Just because this is a thicker product. So I just start off with that much and then I go into the lid. Generally, I'll just work off of what's in the lid, but this, I've been pretty good about keeping them level in my drawer. So I have mascara on, but not anything else. And I thought about using my Milan, no, it's my Ulta Beauty eye primer. That's in my caboodle upstairs, but this is probably my best. Like these two are probably my best eye primers. This one and the Flash Tone one. So I figured we would give this its best shot and go in with the white. Light eye primer, super light concealer is going to give you more punch, especially if the shadows are not pigmented. So if you have anything that needs help, you don't necessarily have to get a white eye base. They do obviously make them, but you can just get a super light concealer and it'll do the same thing. That tacky base and then getting you super white will give you more punch if you have eyeshadows that are struggling. Okay, so we'll use the flat brush on the lid. I know I have a crease brush over here. It's probably not clean. I do have my color switch. I'll try and clean it off. This is an EO2 from Game Beauty. I really like Game Beauty's brushes. I have like 3 of these EO2 brushes. It's very reminiscent to Sigma's E25. So, and these are a little bit cheaper. Okay, so again, here's the palette. It just says Ho Ho No. Ho Ho Oh No eyeshadow palette. So here's the cover. And I'm not sure. She may have got these at like a Disney store because they have Disney on them. Disney.com. I don't know where she bought these. I didn't ask, but here's the palette. There's quite an array of colors in here. Let me just do like this pink and then the white on the lid. Just to kind of, everything's got shimmer on it, but some of it looks like this yellow and peach look like it could just be overspray. I'm not real sure here. Maybe we'll try the yellow, the peach, and then go into the darker pink that's got the thing that's coming out of it. Just because I can't tell. Let's see what we're working with here. I'll try and keep this out of the frame. That yellow is super light. I'm not digging in very hard either here. There we go. I got some more. This would be a decent like crease color. I don't see the glitter transferring a whole lot. Let me see what this peach does. This is one, honestly, I'll probably throw in this drawer behind me with my Kylie Nightmare on Elm Street palette and just keep it because my mom bought it. So I'm in the lighter peach. I feel like it's done something. Okay, let's go into this darker pink color. So it picked up. We're going to end up with an orange, which is fine. It's doing something. I can see it. And again, it's working like a matte. It's I would say these are sequence shades more than an actual shimmer. So I'm curious. That white may just look like a matte white on the lid, which is fine. That color's definitely done the most. Let's try a little bit of the yellow. Okay, I'm gonna try and make my eyes match and then we'll come back and do the lid. Okay, so I did the orange, like that did something. There's color there, I can see it. So let's try this charcoaly color just because that's the deepest shade. That darker pink didn't go as dark as I was hoping. I don't know if this gray is it's doing something. You got a little bit of that. It's not the most pigmented thing I've ever seen, but it's not terrible either. I've used, I would say if you like just a little bit of color, like don't want anything super pigmented, I think this would be perfectly fine. Like it's laying down. I would just recommend using concealer because I feel like that's what's really helping me here is the fact that I've got that base down that's a little more pigmented. It's not patchy. It's just trying to get the pigment built up. But once you get the pigment built up, it's fine. Like it's not some sort of a hair. It's not like being patchy or streaky. Once you are able to pick up enough, it goes down. Like I can see it. It looks, I would say it's fine. Not anything to write home about here, but again, it's not the worst. I've used worse. And again, I will probably just keep it for the packaging. So I'm curious as to whether or not this white, let me see if I can find a flat little brush. What is that? Oh, maybe that for under the lash line. I can't see real far. There we go. Okay, so let's get a little bit of NYX glitter glue. Again, I'm trying to give this the best shot it can here. We'll put some of that down. Okay. And we'll try and use the flat brush that we got. And then I'll pick, what do I have going on here? Maybe purple or blue to go under the lid at the end here. Let's see what this white does. Okay. There's definitely some on there. Again, I feel like these are more of a sequence shade. Where are those highlighters? We'll do this on both just so they look the same. There's a lot of kick up with these, but it doesn't look bad. But I think if you like had the highlighters and put the highlighters on top, again, it would be perfectly fine. Just so that it's a little more shiny. I will say, I feel like the highlighter is already starting to hard pan a little bit, which is discouraging. Because I know there's people that will buy this stuff genuinely hoping that it's going to be decent. So I hate when they aren't. I'm going to use a little bit of the pink just in the inner corner here. Because why not? And we'll go under the brow bone. I'm going to take this off when I go upstairs anyway, so it's not a big deal. Okay. But again, I don't think that that's terrible. There's not really a good shade to do in between, but again, if you had to use this, I think it would be fine. It's usable. Let's try, we'll do purple, I guess. Again, there's color there. Well, let's try the blue on the other side just because I'm curious now. They're very powdery, but you definitely see it. It's doing something. Okay. So there we are. And you'll have to let me know what you thought of this. Again, I figured I would give it a try. My mom was nice enough to get it for me. And she's not as into makeup as I am. So she just was like, oh, it's an eyeshadow palette. It's got Nightmare Before Christmas on it. I do have the ones from Melt, and I don't think I've ever used them. So let me know if you want to see a video with those, because I could use the Melt. I have both the Halloween Town and the Christmas palette. And then I also have the blush and highlighter duo, the cream one with Sally on it. So if you want to see me test those out, because I have not used those either, let me know. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Hopefully this wasn't too boring. Again, I apologize. I am very tired, but I needed to get my videos done for Thursday and Saturday. So you will be watching this one next Saturday. So thank you guys so much. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and hopefully I will see you in another video. Bye, everybody.